Hey guys, it's Timmy here, and welcome back to Shindo Life. And today, we're doing codes, because there's a lot of new codes. I did a code video about a couple weeks back, and Rogue Games has completely made all of those expired, and they've added in new ones. So, I'm not going to waste your time, we're just going to get straight into it. I'm at the main menu. You can get to this just by opening up the game, obviously. And if you would hit the up arrow, you're going to see this little edit button pop up, and you're going to go that. And as you can see, I have 38 spins. But, right here is where you can put in the code. So I'll zoom in on that, but essentially you just type in the code there, or you can copy and paste it by hitting right click, copy, and then Control V, which is a shortcut for pasting something within here. So let's get on to the first code. The first code is going to be Post Farm Loan, which is going to give you 90 spins, which as you can see I've already used, but that does show that it works. The reason why I use these is because I actually used these for a recent video that you should go check out, where I ended up getting a special bloodline. I won't say what it was, but it blew my mind away. And it was a really good video, so you should go watch it. I actually got multiple really solid bloodlines, and it shocked me. And that's what I used all my spins on. But anyways, on to the next code. So the next code is going to be Farming Milan. I don't know what Rogue Games means by this. I guess they're mowing. I have no idea. But it gives you 90 spins, which it already puts you up to 180 spins right there, just from 2 codes. But we're not even done. There's still more to go. So Rogue Games is being very generous. Honestly, you never have to buy spins just because Rogue Games is actually nice and they give us plenty of free spins as long as you wait and you support the game. But yeah, on to the next one. Now this one is actually for a special event, Rel Sui 200k. This is going to give you 45 spins. Now what this is for is there's a YouTuber called Sweepy who actually managed to hit 200,000 subscribers. As far as I know, he is like the biggest YouTuber in Shindo Life. And congratulations to you, Sweet Pea. I doubt you ever watched this video, but congrats, man. You did good. Keep up the good work. And if you are a fan of Sweet Pea, I hope you be a fan of mine, too. And maybe someday I'll even meet him, but I don't know. I haven't been able to meet him yet. I know a lot of my fans actually are in his Discord, and they hang out with him, but personally, I don't know him yet. But I'm only like a quarter of his size. But yeah, on to the next code. The next code is going to be Mentally Farmers, which gives you 90 spins. I was about to say 45, but no, it gives you 90 spins. As you can see, it still works because it says already used. It is not invalid. As of right now, it does still work. And just for all the people that made it this far and you're actually sticking around in the video, I'm going to give you a little tip. If you want to find an easy way to put in these codes, go to the description. I put a code list there, and that's where you can copy and paste these codes. Even if new codes come out and you just happen to stumble upon this video and you're like, wait a minute, these are expired. Click that link. It's going to tell you which ones are still valid and which are invalid. It's on the official Shindo Life wiki, and it's how I always figure out about all this stuff. Shindo Life, like Rogue Games, whoever owns the wiki, they do a really good job keeping it up to date. They put it there as soon as new codes come out. That way you can use them. And I just put out a video letting my fans know. And yeah, on to the next code. This is the final code, Nindo Shindo. This is going to give you 45 spins. As you can see, it says already used. But yeah, that gives you 45 spins. Now, I'm thinking, if I had to guess, I'm thinking we're roughly at about 300 spins gained so far. But I'm going to go calculate and actually see how much we've gotten, because I don't know for sure yet. And yeah, I'll be right back. We have a whopping 360 spins gained by this, guys. Almost 400 spins. There has been more. The last time I uploaded a video, we actually were all the way up to like 600 spins, I believe. 600 to 700 spins. Something crazy like that. It was really high. But now, finally, those codes have expired and new ones have came in. And these new codes are not gonna... They're not as good as the other ones. But hey, a little over 300 spins is amazing. I mean, you're almost to 400 spins right there. And to give you a little bit of insight, if you were to go to your ability bag, you should have something at least pretty rare if you spin all of that. I don't know how new you are to the game or if you're like a pro or what, but even if you just, like right now I have the double bloodline, so it makes it a little bit easier for me. I did this like very, very recently, but up until now I was doing it legit, but I really wanted like Shindai Akuma stuff. But anyways, even if you don't have that, you should be able to get some really, really good bloodlines just from spinning that. Because my problem is I have most bloodlines in the game and I'm just missing some, and I'm like, I really want those couple I miss, but it's really tough to get that because they're so rare and there's so many. But that's why I ended up getting my little, I guess, Game Pass, which is optional. It's not really needed. It doesn't really help you out too much. But yeah, this is my current loadout right now. I'm going to make a just for the people that have watched this far and they actually care about the videos, I'm going to be making an amazing combo video soon. I have been wrecking people. I only lose to maybe 1 to 2 people, but I've almost completed my setup, and I am becoming just a tank in PvP. Like, I only lose to very, very few people, and eventually I feel like I might even beat them. Like, I'm getting really, really good. I was already good before, but I've realized now there is such greater heights I could have achieved back then. I'll actually go into the game, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about real quick. So let's go in there. Okay, so as you guys can see, I am loading into the game now, and the only thing I need to change is equipping my weapon, the Bankai Blade, which I actually made a video on. You guys should go check that out if you want this blade. If you ever wonder what my sword is, I've made a whole video on it. It's called the Bankai Blade. But anyways, my loadout is way different than what it used to be. It used to be filled up with tons of the lightning element, and then also Rasengans, such as the, like, if it'll load up, I used to always use the Rasengan Rush, and then the Spirit Bomb. I don't have either of those in my loadout right now. They're good moves, but I feel like I've kind of evolved past that. I'm not even actually finished with this loadout yet. I still feel like there's some things I want to change. Warp Style, basically what it does is I can do R, and when people try to attack me, basically it stops me from taking any damage, essentially. But my stamina does go down, so it only lasts so long. It's good, but I'm really starting to feel like I should probably toss that out for more damage, because technically I have 2 auto dodges. What do I mean by that? I have a Bankai auto dodge. If I was to click this button, it allows me to auto dodge, obviously. But you're probably thinking, oh, well, Timmy, you don't have another Bloodline auto dodge move. What are you talking about? See, I did a whole video of me mastering the Mist Kenjutsu. This Kenjutsu is way more OP than you would think. The last move does this. If I was to hit F, look at that. Not only does it do damage, I disappear, I get a speed boost, and right now, I can still use moves. I'm just invisible. So essentially, I vanish for my eye, and I don't get hit by any of their attacks. It's essentially an auto dodge, but I can also attack. So I basically have 2 auto dodges, and one actually makes me way faster. In a way, the Mist Kenjutsu's last move is even better than the Bankai auto dodge because it does actual damage. So it's a really good move. I have 2 auto dodge moves technically, but with this Warp Style, I have 3. The thing is the Warp Style, I never see myself finding a right opportunity to use it. So I'm starting to think it might not be worth keeping. Also, I have this move, which doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's kind of good for flinging me forward. Maybe eventually I'll change that, though. It just depends. Because I also have Shock Slam, which takes you a pretty good distance, honestly. And normally I'm just trying to hit them. Or I could use the, I think it's called the Cinco Storm. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Cinco Storm. I can throw this at them, and it does a ton of damage, and it hurls me at them. There's a lot of ways for me to get closer to them. It's not too hard. So this move really isn't doing me much good anymore. I mean, it's pretty good, but I think I could find better. So I could probably replace my R and my T move, but the other moves are pretty solid. And as for my Bloodline moves, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do there. Rayon Rengoku, I had it recently, and I'm really happy to have it, but I don't think I can incorporate it too well into my loadout. And a lot of people are probably thinking, why are you using a Tailed Spirit? Tailed Spirits aren't the best for combos. I feel what you're saying there, but honestly, I just prefer the playstyle of a Tailed Spirit. I've been using it for so long, I'm kind of a pro with it. And Dune's Fate Spirit is also really good, and a lot of people use it because of how broken OP it was. Like, I actually made a tier list way long ago, and I actually put it below Ember Fate Spirit, which a lot of people killed me for. I had no idea back then how good Fate Spirits could be, especially the Dune's Fate Spirit. So I felt like an idiot after figuring all that out. But now that I know that, I can see why so many people use it in their combos. The thing is, for now, the Tailed Spirit is my kind of playstyle. I really like how I can have so much versatility. What I mean by that is in a fight, for instance, if I was to go into this, and then if I was to, number one, I have this move, which does a crap ton of damage. I mean, honestly, that just does so much damage. Also, I can fly, which is another upside. The stats are very, 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 very high on a Tailed Spirit compared to most other modes. And then, not to mention, if I'm in a bad situation and I don't have an auto dodge, I can always just pop into my Tailed Spirit and run. Or I can hold right click and go into my Tailed Spirit, and it allows me to just immediately have one of the big blast out. Because right now, as you can see, I'm not blasting. It doesn't do a ton of damage to them. It just kind of gives me a chance to run away. So I can either do that, or I can right-click and hold, and then hit Z, and it allows me to run away, and I shoot a ball that does a ton of damage at them. So honestly, the Tailed Spirits are pretty versatile in how you can use them. So I really want to just find something that's better than that. Maybe I'm just waiting on something better to come out. I don't know. I just don't really see anything working for me. The Rayon Ring Goku style looks pretty cool, but the stats are kind of low compared to a Tailed Spirit, and you cannot fly. And overall, from what I've heard, it's only good in its attack, and that's about it. It seems a little iffy. Where the Tailed Spirit, I don't know, it's just good all around. And a lot of people may hate it, but, you know, it's your opinion. A lot of people call the core Tailed Spirit trash because it's common. Because, you know, Ninetales, you know, it's kind of like Naruto. Every kid wants to go for it. But honestly, it is not bad. It's really good in my opinion. There's probably better Tailed Spirits, but it's a very, very good Tailed Spirit. I've been loving this thing. And maybe when I get 10 tails, I'll eventually swap out core. But we'll see. For now, I'm using the core Tailed Spirit. I am trying to get my hands on the 10-tailed spirit, though. I've been really, really trying. I just don't have it yet. I've been trying more than ever before. I've been playing War Mode a lot, and I have gotten some things. So just keep an eye out, and you'll see some videos come out on some stuff from War. I won't spoil what, but it's really, really good. I'm also going to make a video on my loadout. So if you want to see some more information on how my loadout is actually going to be broken and just freaking OP, just subscribe, hit that notification bell, and be ready for some videos to come out. And if the codes in this video helped you, please let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, please let me know. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end off this video, because I think that's about all there is to talk about. And I just want to update my fans on how my combo is going. And, yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe. Fusion Timmy, signing out.